All right, everybody, just verifying the live stream. I'd like to welcome you tonight, or this afternoon, this evening, to the JV volleyball game as they're warming up. This will be Wilson Christian Chargers taking on Bethel Christian Academy. And we have, I have the rosters for everybody. So we're looking forward to a great game, and then right after the JV match, we'll be going to the live stream for the varsity match. So right now I'm waiting on my partner in crime, my best buddy, Grayson Nesbitt, to arrive, and he'll be assisting me. He had a dental appointment today, but he'll be here soon. And so we are definitely excited to bring you the match today. If you ever have any trouble with volume or anything like that, or the picture quality just doesn't seem right, give me a holler. I am on Facebook. This is Harry Nesbitt, and I have my son Grayson Nesbitt system, but we'll be glad to correct that. We are excited about today's match, Tuesday the 28th. And then this week, just checking the schedule ahead of time, we will have another match, I believe on Thursday at home. This will be the same venue through Wilson Christian. And I'm pulling up the schedule just to verify. This game was delayed a little bit due to referees, but we have, in fact, I just spoke to the referee. His name is Don Johnson. And he has been a great guy. No, not Don Johnson to be confused from Miami Vice, but Don Johnson, one of the gentlemen I trained with. I was working as a referee, or I am working as a referee when I'm not busy with my daughter's volleyball games. So just checking the calendar. Today's game was delayed. We have another game on the 30th, Thursday. JV volleyball at 5 and varsity at 6. We'll be playing Living Water Christian School. Right now we're going through warm-ups, as you can see on your screen. But we have a lot going on today. There's middle school soccer, there's cross-country meet. When I drove in, the parking lot was extremely crowded. So if you drive out to the game, please plan ahead and patiently look for a parking space. One suggestion is to park at the daycare and then come on over to watch the match. But definitely be patient as you circle around and look out for kids and adults as they intertwine between the vehicles. Just take your time. This match will be starting soon. I think we have about another 6 minutes, 2 more 3-minute warm-ups, and then the match will begin. We're going to go to a commercial, and I'll bring you back in right before the game starts. See you soon.
they first started, I didn't hear any harmony because it was just like a couple people. But then once they started harmonizing, it just blended together really well.
At first, I was like, does this guy have auto-tune? But as like the songs kept going on, it kind of just spoke to my heart. Just the songs and the words were very powerful and spoke to a lot of people.
They found a way to share the gospel through singing. It was amazing. I've never heard such good singing, to be honest.
I like to share this because I don't know if anyone else has gotten saved, after they were 5 years old.
I thought it was very powerful because being in a family that does have strict boundaries, it shows to me that those boundaries are there for a reason and people can always find the way out. But as long as your heart is right with Christ, you won't want to try to fight those boundaries. So it just spoke to me to try to make sure that I'm living right for the Lord and that my heart is right with Christ.
You have to choose which side you're going to be on. You're going to be on the side where you're a Christian that wants to be cool and wants to be accepted, or are you willing to face the persecution that's coming up in years? Because that's how you're going to stand for the rest of your life. I found it's so hard to get into one and then switch to the other. It's nearly impossible.
It was nice to hear her open up and just be honest with everybody.
I hope people will become more willing to share their testimony because we should be proud of it. And we shouldn't want to hide away what our struggles because people struggle with the same things.
We've all just said it was really good and that we were glad that they came.
For travel. Oh, she's going to do basketball this year, and she's not in travel, so she might do soccer. Good. All right, everybody, welcome. Sorry, I was in a little conversation there. We are getting ready to start here. We have prayer in the circle. I was just speaking to Nino Villaverde. Nino works tirelessly capturing a lot of photographs around Wilson Christian Academy. So if you're around Nino and you see a camera in his hand, there's a good chance you might get in the picture and you might even get in the yearbook. So for tonight's game, I'm looking around. My cameraman Grayson will be here soon, so I'm going to be alternating between the camera you see now and the floor camera. So please be patient if I don't switch it fast enough. I'm not going to move the tripod camera. I'll just leave it like this, and once it's served, I'll start it. We have Wilson Christian Chargers starting with a serve, so Lily Hoskins will be starting. And it's a set one. It's the best of three. So thank you for tuning in. And let's see how the action, once it whistles. Don Johnson, the referee on the end, just gave the thumbs up to his line judges, and he's whistled into play. That was a good serve, good attempt by number 99, the libero for Bethel. I apologize, I do not have her name. She's making adjustments. There goes the serve. Oh, that one was inbound. Very good serve, Lily. Scores now 2-0. Apologize, I hit the wrong button and we went black for a minute. Net serve. Point goes to Bethel. And their libero, number 99, will get back to serve. Whistle was blown into play. Excuse me for a minute. I need to pause and take care of our item. That serve was out. And we have number 1, Mallory Davenport, serving for Bethel. Little communication mix up there with Bethel. Number 3, Briley Barrow, substituting in for Mallory Davenport, waiting for the referee. So we have, just to let you know, we have 1 referee right now. There is a referee shortage. The referee on the stand you see is Don Johnson, so he's working double duty. He's having a signal in for the substitution and the play of the game. So we have number 12 serving, Alyssa Waddell. Katie Graham calls for help and gets the ball over. Great job communicating. Lily Hoskins on that one sends it over and saves it. Good play. Lily was reaching back and was able to pull that up, and point goes to Wilson Christian. They have a 4-point advantage. As Alyssa goes back to serve. Net serve, point goes to Bethel. Bethel on the serve, ball tipped out by Rachel Martin. 4 serving 6. Great serve. Falls right at the defensive back line. Bethel on a roll here. 5 serving 6. They're 1 point shy of tying up. I apologize. That's number 21, Mackenzie Devine, serving. Point goes to Wilson on the net serve. Coming back to serve is number 1, Rachel Martin. Great serve. Very good efforts by Bethel as the ball ricocheted off the ceiling and they kept it alive. Set to the outside hitter. There's the attack. Wilson trying, and the ball tipped out of bounds. Scores 6 serving 7. Coming back to serve for Bethel is number 18, Susanna Rouse. Serve is up, looks good. Point Bethel. They tie it up, 7 up. Bethel serving again. Wilson struggled to return that one. That takes the score to 8 serving 7. Bethel takes the lead for the first time in this first set. Ball ricochets off the I-beam, came down really hard. Lily tried to send it over, and it, with that deflection from the I-beam, it went right off her hands and under the net. Bethel on the serve. Tipped out of bounds. 9 serving 7. The ball tipped out of bounds again. 11 serving 7. Substitution called as number 7, Logan Balance, will go in for number 2, Ellie Mae Leonard, excuse me. Number 18, Susanna Rouse, continues serving, whistling for the serve. Wilson Christian able to stop, push it over. Bethel responds. Point Bethel. Ball lands in bounds on Wilson Christian territory. Bethel now has a 5-point advantage, 12 serving 7. Good serve. All right, the point went to Bethel. If you did not know, and that was a good effort by Wilson Christian, but whenever you hit the ball and it contacts the net when it goes over to the, contacts the ceiling when it goes over to the other side, it's an automatic point for the team that was receiving that, which was Bethel in this case. 13-7. Good volleying going on right now. I thought they were going to set it. And the setter did a little sneak attack, pushed it over, number 20, and got that point. That was Anna Grace Donahoe. We have a substitution. Number 10, Malia Hughes, will be going in for number 15, Katie Graham. Malia's the setter for the Chargers. Serving continues by Susanna Rouse, as is 14 serving 7. Good stop by Wilson Christian. Malia pushes it over, or sends it over, excuse me. Logan with the stop. Goes to Lily Hoskins. Good attack. Look at there. Very good effort by Bethel. Point goes to Wilson Christian, but kudos for Bethel for working to save that and put it back in play. Valiant effort. The score is 8 serving 14. Be Wilson Christian serving. And this will be number 14, Natalie Durden. Serve is up. Didn't quite get over. Point goes to Bethel. 15 serving 8. We have number 20, Anna Grace Donahoe, serving for Bethel. Ball's been whistled into play. Nice serve. Wilson Christian has to play it off the I-beam. They get 3 hits, not quite enough to go over the net. Point will go to Bethel, as they are 8 points ahead right now. 16 serving 8. Serves up and good. Wilson Christian keeping it in play, sets it up to Lily Hoskins. She sends it over. A little miscommunication on Bethel's part. The ball falls on the floor, and the point goes to Wilson Christian. 9 serving 16 now. We have Malia Hughes will be serving for Wilson Christian. Serves up. Unfortunately went out of bounds. Point Bethel, 17, serving 9. Number, looks to be, it's either 22 or 32. Emma Ingram served that one. Ace on the play. 18 serving 9. Substitution for Wilson as Alyssa Tate comes in for Natalie Durden. And Chloe Villaverde will be coming in for number 12, Alyssa Waddell. It looks like, all right, at first we're going to have substitution, but not quite in time. There's a serve. It is signaled out of bounds by line judge Emma Robbins. Now we have substitution with Allie Smith going in for Lily Hoskins. Allie will be serving. The serve is good. Bethel has to send it over, and almost did. That's 11 serving 18. Allie will get back to serve again. Nice serve. It looks, well, it was a strong serve, but unfortunately sailed out of bounds. That gives a point for Bethel, and we have another substitution. Number 8, Emma Mercer, will be coming in for number 1, Rachel Martin. Emma Mercer for Rachel Martin. Back there serving. Trying to get a good bead on that number. I apologize. Okay. This is 99, the libero. Okay, we had a little call stop. Referee signals for continuation of play. Great serve. Great effort by Alyssa Tate. And almost sent over by Allie Smith. Kudos to Alyssa Tate for diving to get that. Allie was going to send it over, and it just hit the I-beam. Timeout being called by Wilson Christian. Normally I do timeout trivia, but I would like to wait for my son, Grayson, to arrive because he really enjoys it. So I'll just take the camera here and pan at some of the teams as they're in their timeout. The Chargers are ready, broke it up there. And then Bethel is in their timeout, discussing their strategy. The score is 20-11. All right. Bethel will be serving. This set is to 25. Serve is good. Allie with the stop. Malia sets to Emma Mercer, who tags it over. Look at there, Bethel, great effort. They almost got that back in play. Really good effort by Bethel there. Number 7, Logan Balance, will be serving for Wilson Christian. Serve is up, looks good. Bethel with a stop. They set it back. Almost had it. Coaches over there coaching them about their communication, of course, I'm sure. Right now we have a 7-point lead by Bethel. Wilson Christian wanting to narrow that gap. Good serve by Logan. It's sent back over. Logan Balance with the stop. Malia sets it up for Emma Mercer. She sends it over. Bethel responds, and Logan puts it back in their court. Almost. A couple players bumped into each other a little bit. Almost ready to send that over. Wilson Christian now at 14. I apologize. I did not adjust the camera for that play. I will this one. Ball is put into play. Defensive specialist jumps up to grab it. Just a little short. 15 serving 20. Ball whistled in. Serve looks good. Bethel responds, sends it over. Malia sets to Emma Mercer. She pushes it over. We got a net violation. They call for number 8. Just to let y'all know, it was either net or center line. What happens is, obviously, you cannot touch the net until the ball is dead. Whistle blown. And the center line, your foot can go over part of it, but your entire foot cannot go over the complete center line. So you're not allowed to do that. You have to maintain at least part of your body on the center line. A good call by the R1 ref as he's alone right now. Serving is number 3, Briley Barrow. Ball is out of bounds. Gives Wilson a chance to serve and come back up. 16 serving 21. Chloe Villaverde will be serving for your Wilson Chargers. The ball is good. Bethel trying to get it back. The ball lands onto the antenna. You see the little orange and white antennas. Hopefully you can see it. There you might be able to see a little bit better from that angle. Goes about 2 feet above the net. You cannot contact this, considered out of bounds. Okay, that call right there, if you see the hand of the referee going up, that is a carry call. Called against Bethel. Right now we have 18 serving 21. And 3 points behind. Villaverde for the serve. Oh, just over the player. It may have been out of bounds, but it lightly contacted the top of her head. 19 serving 21. Timeout called by Bethel. This will be their first timeout. You're allowed 2 timeouts per set. 2 timeouts per set. Going back to the antenna that you can see on the left side of your screen, that actually maintains an imaginary line straight up to the ceiling of the arena, the facility, in this case the gymnasium. So if the ball were to go over that or behind it during play, it is considered out of bounds. The playable areas are pretty much the areas you see on your screen, colored on the side in front of the bleachers, I think all the way to the stage. And in this shot, to the wall. But they will call the ball dead if a player has to go into the bleachers for safety. Safety just to keep the player safe, athlete safe. Chloe Villaverde will be serving. 19 serving 21. Ball is good. Bethel will send it over. Good by Bethel. Good attack. Set to Emma Mercer. She pushes it over. Set again to Mercer. A little close to the net. Mercer was able to maintain it. Good body position. Bethel knocks it out of bounds behind the referee. It's tipped out. Scores 20, serving 21. You ever wonder why an athlete might attack or push the ball over? It is because it's based on the timing and the position. If they can see, if they can time their body just right for the attack, and also the blockers. Need to make sure that, you don't want to attack right into the hands of a blocker and have it come back. Hey, good move by Mercer there. Look at her. That she was going to attack, and I guess Alyssa Tate behind her maybe communicated, and Mercer ducked. Tate was able to send it over. Very good. And for the first time, for the first time in a while, Wilson and Christian Chargers take the lead, 22-21. Timeout called by Bethel. Bethel coach using her second timeout with the score at 22, serving 21. They will be playing till 25 and doing the best of 3 sets. As we're looking here at timeout, I'll take the camera over to the far side of the bleachers, and there are the varsity girls getting ready for their game. Getting their hair done. Getting their hair put up, putting braids, ponytails, ready. We're trying to let their nerves relax before the game starts. Ball's whistled into play. Chloe Villaverde on the serve. The ball is in. Point goes to the Chargers. 23 serving 21. Villaverde will be serving again. Ball is served. Falls right at the feet of the Bethel player. 24 serving 21. Referee verifies it is match point. There's the serve. Bethel with the stop. They communicate. Oh, unfortunately, that's 4 hits. Bethel, very good effort, but had a little trouble there. So that first set goes to Wilson Christian Chargers. We have a 3-minute break. We're going to go to a commercial, and we will be back. Thank you for joining with us. All right, we are back. Just wanted to stream in the JV team relaxing, trying to get a little bit more relaxed as they go into the second set. Again, your varsity girls on the far side of the gym. Coach Vibo over there talking to them a little bit, getting them ready for the game. Ready for the second set. Again, it's best of 3. This set will be the 25. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even have the camera on the girls I was telling you about. There's your varsity team getting ready. All right, the score is 0-0. It'll take some time for the referee. There's one referee. His name is Don Johnson, not to be confused with Miami Vice. What he's doing right now is he's checking the lineup. He checks the lineup of the receiving team first. Then he goes to the serving team, which in this case is Bethel. He'll look at the lineup. There's 6 positions. Now he just motioned for the libero to come in and trade positions. And then he'll give the ball to the person serving, which in this case is the libero for Bethel. And then he'll go ahead and get in his stand and get ready for the game. Ball has been whistled into play. That was a great serve. Chloe with the stop. Malia sends it over. Look at there. Good job. Leah sets to Allie Smith. Allie with the attack. Bethel answers, keeps it in play. Volleys it over. Very good effort. Bethel doing a great job with that. Allie sends this one over. Alyssa Tate with the stop. Malia sends it over. We got a call there. It was a good attempt by Malia, but that was you saw 2 fingers up, a double hit call where one hand was just out of alignment with another. Libero continues serving, 1-0. Alyssa Tate with a stop. Chloe Villaverde sends it over. Allie Smith sends that one over. One-handed hit and push over by Bethel. A little bit of miscommunication over. I think one player thought the other one was getting it, and the ball dropped in between them. That evens the score at 1-1. Coming back to serve is Allie Smith. Ball's out of bounds. Point Bethel. Bethel with the serve. Allie stops it. Malia sends it over, and Emma Mercer, or sends it over to Emma. She sends it over. Emma with the stop. Malia pushes it this time. Bethel is able to answer. Excellent play by Bethel. Emma with the attack. Point goes to Wilson Christian. 2-2. Substitution called in. We have number 3 coming in, Briley Barrow for Bethel, and Logan Balance will be serving for Wilson Christian. Ball's whistled into play. A little hesitation there. Now getting ready to start. The ball barely grabs over the net and drops short. Loses a lot of momentum when it does that. Not that you plan it, but it works well when it happens. The point goes to Wilson Christian. Logan Balance will be serving. Serves up. Bethel stops. Almost number 18. Susanna Rouse dove for that one. Almost picked it up. Score is 4-2. Logan Balance back for the serve. That one goes into the net. Back to serve is number 21, Mackenzie Devine. And I apologize if I'm messing up any of these names or mispronouncing them. But thank you for your patience. That point with Wilson Christian, they have a 2-point advantage as Chloe Villaverde comes back to serve. Ball's put into play. Stopped by Bethel. They send it over. Malia sends that one over. Oh, Bethel grabbed that one and put it right into play. Good effort. Battle at the net between Anna Grace Donahoe and Emma Mercer. Emma won that battle, and Wilson Christian gets the point. Chloe will continue serving. 6-3. Bethel tried to return it, hit the high beam, and came straight down onto the court. Wilson Christian's up by 4. Ball served into the net. Point will go to Bethel. Libero substitution, as you see. You'll see them run in and out of the court. Libero substitutions do not count towards the regular substitutions. Apologize, my iPad timed out, so I was trying to look up the name. That is number 18, Susanna Rouse, for Bethel serving. Serve is up and over. It does go out of bounds, unfortunately, for Bethel. Libero substitution there as Susanna comes out. The score is 8, serving 5. It'll be Emma Mercer serving for the Chargers. Bethel with the stop, goes high, they send it over. Unfortunately hits the light fixture, comes back over. And as we discussed earlier, if it hits a light fixture and goes to the other side, if it hits any part of ceiling, the point goes to the team that was receiving the one where the team sent it over. Bethel continues to keep it into play, tries valiant effort by number 21, Mackenzie Devine. Trying to send that over and just at the wrong angle, and it goes out of bounds. Emma Mercer continues to serve, scores 10, serving 5. That is out of bounds as Bethel goes back on the board with a point. 6, serving 10. Substitution here, we have Mallory Davenport coming in for Barrow, Briley Barrow. And back there serving, I apologize, I'm trying to see these numbers from a distance. Sometimes they're not clear. That was number 20, Anna Grace Donahoe. So the serve now, we'll get back to number 3, Alyssa Tate for the Chargers. Scores 11, serving 6. Serve is up. Bethel with the stop. Gets it into play. Their libero sends it over. Malia sets to Allie Smith. She decides to send it over, no attack. And it goes out of bounds. Tip-off. 12, serving 6. Alyssa Tate will come back to serve for the Chargers. Serve is good. I'm sorry, I got distracted for a minute because I remember I brought something in and was not sure where I placed it. I apologize. Let's take with serve, 13, serving 6. Bethel with a great stop. Number 21 sends it over. And that was Mackenzie Devine that sent that over. Point goes to Bethel, 7, serving 13. Bethel coach motioning for them to continue their play right now. Number 32, Emma Ingram serving. Backward set by Malia is good. Point goes to Wilson as the ball falls on Bethel court. 14 serving 7. Malia Hughes serving for your Chargers. Ball goes into the net. That would be 8 serving 14 now. Libero shift over. Libero comes in or goes to serve for Bethel. Good serve. Emma with the stop sends it right back over. Oh, almost. Bethel number 20. Anna Grace Donahoe wanted to get that one. Just jogged into it. Could not quite get to it. Allie Smith will be serving for the Chargers. Ball is up. Oh, good serve. Ace. 16 serving 8. Allie will continue serving. Ball's put into play. That is thought to be out of bounds. Bethel thought, and that was in. Excuse me, my cameraman has arrived, and my assistant commentator, Grayson Nesbitt. He's coming up. If you may hear a little noise as he puts on his headphones. I apologize for that. He is now good to go.
Hello.
Hey, Grayson. How you doing? I'm going to leave him the camera switching device so he can switch it around. And I will just commentate, and I'm going to give him a couple items. He'll be announcing all serving moving forward. That's number 12, Alyssa Waddell. So let me help him with this mic. Keep that very close to your mouth because we couldn't hear you too well last night.
Oh.
Now we can hear you good. All right. 9 serving 18. Set to Chloe Villaverde. Out of bounds. Who's coming back to serve for Bethel, Grace? That's number 1.
Number 1, Mallory Davenport.
Thank you, sir. Emma Mercer with the hit there. Set to Emma Mercer. Big attack. That is right on the line. Very nice attack by Emma Mercer. The score is 19 serving 10. Grayson, we didn't do any timeout trivia while you were away. We saved and we waited till you got back.
Thank you. Seems they're having a switch. Number 7 switching with number 2, Ella May Linhart.
And that's a substitution.
Substitution, sorry.
No, you're fine. All right, the point goes to Bethel there. Scores 11 serving 19. We have number 21 for Bethel.
That'll be Mackenzie Devon.
Thank you, sir. All right, point goes to Bethel as the ball falls on the court there. They are slowly chipping away at the lead. Down by 7 now. Good serve. Bethel gets the point. Substitution call, Grayson. We have number 7 coming in. I believe that's Logan Balance.
Yeah. Yes, that's right.
All right, Bethel will be serving this ball. Bethel is chipping away at the lead. 14 serving 9. 5-point advantage. That ball was served and it skipped over the net. I think Wilson might have been surprised a little bit. They were expecting it to hit the net and it grabbed and went over. And now we have 15 serving 19. Bethel is preparing to serve. Set over to Emma Mercer. Mercer sends it over. Bethel with the stop. Very good effort. They get that ball back in play. Emma attacks, out of bounds. Bethel shortens that lead to 3. 16 serving in 19. Unfortunately, Bethel served that one out of bounds, and it takes Wilson Christian into the 20-point area. 20 serving 16. We have Chloe Villaverde serves it. Bethel with the stop. Running towards the bleachers. Keeps it in play. Almost makes it. Sorry about that, a little technical difficulty there. Where he should be back. If you cannot see your screen, please let me know. All right, Grayson, who we got serving for Bethel? That's all right. That was number 18, Susanna Rouse. Chloe Villaverde sends it over. One-handed push over by Bethel. Keeps in play. Ball spins off fingertips. Almost able to make it. Good effort. The score is 17 to 22. Bethel has 17. 22, we have Emma Mercer coming back to serve for Wilson. Out of bounds. 18, Bethel. 22, Chargers. 4-point advantage by the Chargers. Substitution called in. No timeouts at the moment.
Number 20, Anna Grace Donno will be serving for Bethel.
Excellent. Thank you, Grayson. Ball's up. Point goes to the Bethel Academy. Bethel Christian. Whistled into play. Bethel only down by 3. Chargers send that one over. Bethel preparing. It's close to the net. Able to keep it going. Allie Smith jumps up as the ball was right over the net and just taps it down into a pocket. 23 serving 19. Who do we have serving for the Chargers, Grayson? Number 1.
Rachel Martin.
Rachel Martin. Ball's put into play. Out of bounds. Communicating. Bethel saw that one coming. We have number 32 for Bethel. Who is that, Grayson?
Emma Ingram.
All right. Apologize if the camera blinked just then. We should be okay now.
Yeah, something weird happened.
21 serving 23. Bethel only down by 2. Looking to win this set and send it into a deciding set. Oh, almost. That serve looked great. It just caught the top of the net. All right, so now the referee will verify. It is 24. He needs to make sure it's 24 on the scoreboard. Timeout called by Bethel Christian. Grayson, I'll tell you what, why don't you zoom into the varsity girls over there on the other side during this timeout on the bleachers. There you go. Not too close. There we go. So you can see them relaxing. They're preparing as Coach Vibo is trying to break down any nervousness, go over a couple of items. All right, let's get back to the action, Grayson. Thank you. We have Malia Hughes serving for Wilson Christian. Ball's close to the net. Allie hits it. Bethel keeps it going. They will send it over. Yes, they do. Allie calls for it. She jumps up, pushes it over, finds a pocket. That takes the second set, 25-21. This is the end of the JV match. All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We will now go to commercial break, and we'll see you shortly before varsity starts.
When they first started, I didn't hear any harmony because it was just like a couple people. But then once they started harmonizing, it just blended together really well.
At first, I was like, does this guy have auto-tune? But as like the songs kept going on, it kind of just spoke to my heart. Just the songs and the words were very powerful and spoke to a lot of people.
They found a way to share the gospel through singing. It was amazing. I've never heard such good singing, to be honest.
I like to share this because I don't know if anyone else has gotten saved, after they were 5 years old.
I thought it was very powerful because being in a family that does have strict boundaries, it shows to me that those boundaries are there for a reason and people can always find the way out. But as long as your heart is right with Christ, you won't want to try to fight those boundaries. So it just spoke to me to try to make sure that I'm living right for the Lord and that my heart is right with Christ.
Choose which side you're going to be on. You're going to be on the side where you're a Christian that wants to be cool and wants to be accepted, or are you willing to face the persecution that's coming up in coming years because that's how you're going to stand for the rest of your life. You can't, I found it's so hard to get into one and then switch to the other. It's nearly impossible.
It was nice to hear her open up and just be honest with everybody.
I hope people will become more willing to share their testimony, because we should be proud of it, and we shouldn't want to hide away what our struggles, because people struggle with the same things.
We've all just said it was really good and that we're glad that they came.
The Lord tells us to pray without ceasing, not meaning we're limited to a life of solitude on our knees, but to be in constant communication and fellowship with Jesus Christ, to have a relationship with the Savior and find it odd when you're not talking with Him, instead of hardly remembering the last time you and your Creator spoke. He tells us to pray. Is any sick among you? Let him call for the elders of the church and let them pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer of the faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise him up. And if ye have committed sins, they shall be forgiven him. Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. I will therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath or doubting. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sin and heal their land. Do you want to see God working? Pray without ceasing.
Once in a while, something comes along that changes the way we live. A device so simple and intuitive, using it almost feels familiar. Introducing the 2020 yearbook. It's not a digital book or an ebook, it's a book. The first thing to note is there's no cables, not even a power cable.
The 2020 yearbook comes fully charged and battery life is eternal.
The interface is 7.5 by 8 inches but can expand up to 15 by 8 inches. The navigation is tactile touch technology which we can actually feel.
The content comes pre-installed via 176 high-definition pages of pictures of 2019 and 2020. To browse, just simply touch and drag. You go right to left to go forwards and left to right to go backwards.
If you want a quick overview, hold it in the palm of your hand and use your thumb to click Browse.
If you find something you want to save for later, simply bookmark it. And even if you close the application, you can easily find it again. If you want to share a particularly inspiring item, you literally share it.
Experience the power of BookBook.
My name is Shelby Schuler, and I'm the yearbook advisor for Wilson Christian Academy. I've been teaching at Wilson Christian for 15 years. This is my 6th year as yearbook advisor. Yearbook is all about creating the history of the year in book form.
Once we got our pages, we've started to work on them, and I've done like 3 or 4, including like the basketball pages and Grandparents' Day.
I've done a lot of behind the scenes, like taking pictures, putting in your book stats and stuff like that. I've made numerous pages on different teams and classes, and we've been out and sold yearbook ads to different businesses.
When I was younger, I always looked up to the kids that did do yearbook because I always wanted to be the kid that went around and took pictures.
I joined yearbook because I thought it'd be a fun thing to do and a good way for me to be creative.
I was on the yearbook staff in high school for about 3 years, and my teacher that I had, Mrs. Carol Lewis, was very passionate about how we put that yearbook together, and I guess she sort of influenced me. The school had a need for a yearbook teacher, and I had a need personally, and so I volunteered. And the first year was tough because it was a huge learning curve, but I had a lot of good people to help me to understand how to put together a really good yearbook.
I'd say my favorite part is just being able to get on the computer because I like it so much, just being able to be on technology.
My favorite part of yearbook is being the first to see the yearbook and everyone else not being able to see it.
My favorite part of yearbook is taking the pictures and creating the pages.
Our number one goal is we are a Christian school, and that should be reflected in our yearbook. We want to include all the activities that we can, every student is included in the yearbook. My passion is every student has to be in there. There has to be names on every picture, there has to be comments on every picture, there has to be stories that are told.
I think that future students should take yearbook because it's a easy learning and fun class to take.
It's really fun and just a really good way for you to express yourself and be creative.
We need more people to take yearbook.
We have a lot of really, really good pictures of the students, and a lot of parents don't buy the yearbook, and their children are in the yearbook, and years from now they're going to wish they had.
Going to drop off toys from the toy drive we had at school. We have toys varying in different ages. We have a bunch of boys and girls toys.
My goal was 277 because last year we brought in 276, and I just wanted for us to outgive ourselves. So to see how many people came and brought toys, and just the families that brought multiple toys, it's just a huge, huge blessing to the families in Wilson, but to see that as a teacher at the school as well is a huge thing.
Very appreciative of all the students at WCA for participating in this.
Grateful that I have a good family, that I'm not one that has to go to a police department, but also grateful that I can provide for children around Wilson County.
I think our kids a lot of times take for granted what they have. And so it's nice to be able to see that there are kids that just don't have Christmas like they do. And they get to play that role and they get to see that, because I think sometimes it can be very inclusive where we're located. And so to see these kids and to be able to be such a huge blessing to them and not even know them personally, just to be a light for Christ from our school to them is a huge blessing to be a part of and to be able to see.
Hi, my name is Holly Lewis. I've been at Wilson Christian for 7 years, and 6 of those years I have been one of the choir directors here. I have all the elementary music classes, and I also direct the middle school choir. Hallelujah, hallelujah. There are 38 students in middle school choir. My favorite part about teaching choir is just seeing everyone just build their confidence in singing and growing and learning their own abilities. Everyone has a different gift from the Lord, So it's just really nice to see everybody come together and be able to blend their voices to make beautiful music. Choir to me is one of those things where once you've learned how to read the music and things, no one can ever take that away from you. You may only be involved in sports for a time, maybe through college, but no matter what phase of life you're in, you can always sing or play an instrument. So to me, the younger you start and the more you're involved, the more invested you'll be, and hopefully will continue to sing for a long time. My goal for all of my music classes, whether it's the choir or elementary music, is that they will be able to go back to their local church or in their community and be able to use their talents for the Lord. To me, music is one of those things that it can uplift you when you're down. It's just a nice thing that you can do, whether it be with friends or with family or just even in your car. So it can help other students, just kind of like scripture. Once you learn a song, you kind of remember it. So sometimes it's just nice to be able to have something that you can fall back on just as an encouragement to you.
I chose to be in choir for several different reasons because I love singing and I love just singing my soul for God.
I chose to be in choir because I've been in choir since 6th grade, and it's just fun to go to fine arts and just meet new people. I'm just thankful that students want to sing, that they enjoy coming together and just learning the music and not thinking that it's not cool to sing. I enjoy working with all of them.
The Lord tells us to pray without ceasing, not meaning we're limited to a life of solitude on our knees, but to be in constant communication and fellowship with Jesus Christ, to have a relationship with the Savior and find it odd when you're not talking with Him, instead of hardly remembering the last time you and your Creator spoke. He tells us to pray. Is any sick among you? Let him call for the elders of the church and let them pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer of the faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise him up. And if you have committed sins, they shall be forgiven him. Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. I will therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath or doubting. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sin and heal their land. Do you want to see God working? Pray without ceasing.
Now I'm reborn.
precious blood of Christ. Not the same, I am changed, redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. By His grace, I am saved. I'm His child, and forever I am. Hallelujah. Redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Redeemed, redeemed, redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Redeemed, redeemed, His child, and forever I am. When it's time to cross that river, I will shine in glorious light. When He calls me home, I'll fall at His throne and forever worship Christ. And forever worship Christ. And forever worship Christ. Not the same, I am changed, redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. By His grace, I am saved. I'm His child, and forever I am. Hallelujah. 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 Redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Redeemed by the blood of the They say times are changing, so we should change too. Trade our old time religion for something new. Our faith is outdated, why live in the past? My answer is simple, so if you ask, I still love to hear how God's love paid the cost, as passion was fastened by nails to a cross. I still love the sound as the saints start to sing songs of the blood Jesus shed just for me. I still love an altar where broken ones pray and find what is found in no other way. It may be old-fashioned, but it's real still. So I'll stay on the old path that brought us this far, that save countless millions and reach hardened hearts. Although times are changing and forever will,
Hello everyone, if you're joining in. They are still warming up. Just want to give a little update. The referees told me they're doing 5-5-5-5. So 5-minute warm-ups. Each team alternates, so they'll get a total of 10 minutes. And I think we're in the second 5 minutes, so that means we got another 10 minutes on top of the 1 minute and 15 you see in the bottom of your corner of your screen. Please tune in. We're going to go back to the commercial. And then we will start the game. But let's see, the time now is roughly 6:07. So I'll try to be back online around between 6:15 and 6:20. Definitely no later actually than 6:17. So let me target 6:15 to be back online if you're looking at your phones or your watch. And we look forward to seeing you soon. Going to commercial.
When they first started, I didn't hear any harmony because it was just like a couple people. But then once they started harmonizing, it just blended together really well.
At first, I was like, does this guy have auto-tune? But as like the songs kept going on, it kind of just spoke to my heart. Just the songs and the words were very powerful and spoke to a lot of people.
They found a way to share the gospel through singing. It was amazing. I've never heard such good singing, to be honest.
I like to share this because I don't know if anyone else has gotten saved, after they were 5 years old.
I thought it was very powerful because being in a family that does have strict boundaries, it shows to me that those boundaries are there for a reason and people can always find the way out. But as long as your heart is right with Christ, you won't want to try to fight those boundaries. So it just spoke to me to try to make sure that I'm living right for the Lord and that my heart is right with Christ.
You have to choose which side you're going to be on. You're going to be on the side where you're a Christian that wants to be cool and wants to be accepted, or are you willing to face the persecution that's coming up in the coming years? Because that's how you're going to stand for the rest of your life. I found it's so hard to get into one and then switch to the other. It's nearly impossible.
It was nice to hear her open up and just be honest with everybody.
I hope people will become more willing to share their testimony because we should be proud of it. And we shouldn't want to hide away what our struggles because people struggle with the same things.
We've all just said it was really good and that we were glad that they came.
The Lord tells us to pray without ceasing, not meaning we're limited to a life of solitude on our knees, but to be in constant communication.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wilson Christian Volleyball. We are preparing, the teams are preparing to pray together as they meet at the center. There we go, the teams break apart at the center. I apologize about that delay. I was not quite ready like I thought I would be. My son's up here. I'm helping him with his homework a little bit. The Chargers are getting ready to, in the circle, they have their little mascot, their stuffed animal, but I don't see the mascot right now, so I just see Reagan Barnes in the middle, a senior for Wilson Christian Chargers. Bethel Christian Academy Trojans. The R2 ref verifying the receiving team will be the Wilson Chargers. He's verifying the lineup. The serving team will be Bethel Christian Academy. The Trojans, I believe, I looked up their mascot. If anyone is joining us or are fans of Bethel Christian Academy, we welcome you to the broadcast. We wish your team well, and we hope for a very good game as the whistle is blown. Chargers respond over to the outside. Haley Carnes gets it over, but hits it. It's hit over to Haley Carnes. She does attack again. Whistle is blown. Ball dead. Bethel strikes first with the points. The score is 1, serving 0. Number 10 for Bethel is serving, Kelly Suggs. The serve is up. Jennifer with the stop. Set to Haley Carnes on the outside. Almost makes the attack. Score is 2-0. Bethel coming out strong. Kaylee Suggs, an outside hitter and senior for Bethel Christian Academy. Good serve. Ball is popped back over. All right, my cameraman is joining back. Let me put it on full screen. He will take over the screen there. Jeffrey Emerson with the stop. Sets to the outside. Haley Carnes, who has a good attack. And the ball is in. Wilson comes on the board for the first time. 1-3. Reagan Barnes will be serving for Wilson Christian. Ball is tipped out of bounds. It's 2-3. Bethel sends it over. Reagan dives to catch it. Izzy with the stop. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Bethel goes up by 2. 4-2. Grayson, who do we have serving? Number 2.
Well, it is Elisa.
It's Ashley.
Ashley, sir.
Reagan with a stop.
Oh.
Haley Carnes with the attack as the ball's tipped out of bounds. Have substitution. Jesse Reese coming in for Jennifer Edmondson. On the Charger side, 3-4. As Izzy Barnes will be serving. Good serve. Bethel on the return. Pushes it over instead of setting it. Jesse Reese. Ball's called out of bounds. Close to the line. Substitution, we have number 6 coming in. Angela Eubanks. Ball served into the net. 4-5 now. Grayson, who's going to be serving for Wilson Christian?
Number 22, Haley Carnes.
Ball tipped out of bounds. Ties it up at 5 each. Haley Carnes will be continuing to serve. Ball grabs the net, barely goes over. Good serve. When that ball grabs the top of the net like that, it loses a lot of momentum, so you have to be ready to dig it up.
Pretty crazy.
Yep, 6-5. Ball is out of bounds on the serve. That ties it up. 6-all. Substitution call as Emma Robbins comes in for Haley Carnes, Wilson Christian Academy. Who do we have serving, Grayson? Number 21.
Oliva.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me, 24. I said 21. Olivia Fulcher.
Yeah.
Now Kate Hoskins serves. Set to the outside. She pushes it over. Set to Jesse Reese. Attack. Bethel answers. Keeps it in play. Good effort by Bethel. Sliding save there by Emma Robbins. Reagan Barnes hits it over. It's tipped. Bethel rushing. Almost made it. Number 77. Olivia Eubanks rushed to get that ball. Very good effort. She's the libero for Bethel Christian Academy. Just came up just a little too short. Score is 8-6. Kate Hoskins puts the ball in play. That one is on the line, actually right before the line. Great serve, 9-6. Kate will continue serving. She's had 2 successful serves. Fortunately, that one went right into the net. Now I'll take the score. The 7 serving 9. We have, Grace, we have number 14 coming back to serve.
That would be Marianne Gates.
All right. Marion Gates. Set to Jesse Reese, who attacks. Bethel answers, digs it up. Pushed over, Kendall Sykes saves it. Ball is out of bounds. 8 serving 9. Marion Gates comes back to serve again. This time the ball is tipped out by Wilson Christian. Score is 9-9. Tied up. Bethel continuing their attack. Unfortunately, that one went into the net. Little Libero trading up. Jennifer Edmondson. Wilson Christian goes in for Jesse Reese. Jennifer will go back to serve.
Number 3. Oh, Jennifer will be serving. Nice serve by Jennifer.
Ball's pushed over by Izzy Barnes. Emma sets it over to the outside. Reagan Barr sends it over. A little volley in action back and forth. We got a whistle call. Double hit called. Point goes to Wilson Christian Academy. Double hit. See 2 fingers, that means their hands are just a little misaligned and the ball tagged each hand separately. Good attempt. The pass was a little too close to the net. Bethel unable to dig it up.
It's kind of hard for me to tell if it's double hit.
12 serving 9. Bethel was able to stop that, but it goes out. Timeout called by Bethel Christian Academy. We're going to go to timeout trivia with Grayson Nesbitt.
What year and location did the U.S. women's volleyball team win their first gold medal in the Olympics? Was it A, 2008 Beijing, B, 2012 London, C, 2016 Rio de Janeiro, D, 2021 Tokyo? If you answer D in 2021 at Tokyo, they won silver in 2008 and in 2012 and won bronze in 2016.
That's right. The Olympics are normally every 4 years, and if you notice, they were 4 years apart except for Tokyo was 2021. And that was because of COVID. It offset it 1 year. Thank you, Grayson, for that timeout trivia. Right now we have Jennifer Edmondson serving for Wilson Christian. 13 serving 9. Bethel able to attack from the right side. Outside hitter Reagan Barnes sends it over. Instead of setting, they pushed it over. As he scrambles, Kendall Sykes sends it over. Good job, Kendall. Oh, almost an attack by number 10 for Bethel. Kelly Suggs trying to send that one in as a spike. Good attempt, but it hit the net. 14 serving 9. Bethel with the stop. Oh, had a little fumble there. Number 2, Ashley Voss, was unable to send that over or prepare it like she wanted to. 15 serving 9. Ball is out of bounds on the serve. Point will go to Bethel as they hit double digits. 10 serving 15. Grayson, we have, trying to see the number. Tell me who's serving. It's number 6, I believe.
Yeah, that'd be Elaine.
Angela
Eubanks.
All right, we have substitutions going on across the court. Number 7, Julia Barnhill for Bethel goes in, and Haley Carnes on the Wilson Christian side. Kendall Sykes will be serving for Wilson Christian. That is on the line. Beautiful serve. Bethel thought that may have been out of bounds, but that was right on the line. And in volleyball, the boundary lines are 2 inches wide. If the ball contacts the boundary line, it is in bounds. Kendall Sykes will serve again. 17 serving 10. Little backspin on that one. Bethel answers, sends it over. Kendall on the reply. Nesbitt goes and pushes it over instead of attacking. They send it back over. This time they set to Nesbitt. She attacks. It rolls off the fingertips of number 2, Ashley Voss. Falls dead on the court. 18 serving 10. Kendall Sykes will go at her third serve, having 2 successful serves. This time just a wee bit too strong, and it sails out of bounds. The libero number 9 coming in for Kendall Sykes on Wilson Christian. Who's serving, Grayson, for Bethel?
Number 10, Kaylee Suggs.
Excellent. That time, Peyton Orville on the stop, sends it over and falls on the court of the Bethel. 19 serving 11. Reagan Barnes back to serve. Ball hits the net, point Bethel. Who we got serving for Bethel, Grayson? Number 2, it looks like. Yep, number 2.
Number 2, Ashley Vaz.
Very good.
Ashley.
Very good. Set to Nesbitt. She does a big attack. Unfortunately, that is out of bounds. All right, Ashley will continue to serve. 13 serving 19. Little lob serve. That time Nesbitt was ready and sent it over, but Bethel answered. This one's set to the outside. Almost, but unable to get over. Now, if you notice on that serve, the ball contacted the Wilson Christian player twice, and they did not call double. On a serve, you may hit the ball twice if it ricochets off your arms or something hits you in the chest or the face. That is allowed in volleyball, on the serve only. Kate Hoskins tried to send it over, comes up short. Number 2, Ashley goes back to serve again. 15 serving 19. Trojans down by 4. Ball sent over. They set. Nesbitt wanting to block. She blocks the ball. They keep it alive. Kate Hoskins on the outside hits. The ball is tipped by Ashley on the back line. Point goes to Wilson Christian. Jesse Reese will be coming in for Jennifer Emerson. Izzy Barnes will be serving. Serve is good. Falls right at the feet of number 77, Olivia Eubanks. Ball is substituted in. Rotates at the officials table. 21 serving 15. Big attack by Bethel as Wilson responds. Ball is set over to the outside hitter. Goes over the blockers of Wilson Christian. It's set backwards to Jesse Reese, who tries to punch it over. Rubs the net. Bethel on a roll here. 16, serving 21. Grayson, number 11 is coming back to serve.
That would be Jonah Banks.
All right. Jesse Reese on the stop. Sets over to Nesbitt. Big hit. Ball is right on the line. Nice attack. 22 serving 16. Libero switch around. Emma Robbins will be coming in for Sophia Nesbitt to serve. They're waiting there at the line as the R2 referee is verifying something with the official score book. Not exactly sure what's going on at the table. R2 releases back over to the R1, scores 22, serving 16. Emma Robbins will be serving for the Chargers. Ball is returned, but it goes out of bounds. 23, serving 16. Put back in play by Bethel. They send it over. Set over to the outside. Big hit by Kate Hoskins. Bethel responds beautifully, keeps it in play. The ball gets tipped out of bounds. Hats off to Bethel Christian Academy Trojans. There was a lot of volleying. They kept it in play very well and scored an excellent point. 17 serving 23. That was number 24, Olivia Fulcher, serving for Bethel. Bethel sets to the right side. Pushed over gently. Kate Hoskins returns it. Izzy Barnsley will send it over. Big attack by number 10, Kelly Suggs. But a little too high on that one as it sails out of bounds. Referees will be verifying if this is match point. Whistled in. It's 24 serving 17. Kate Hoskins serves. Kendall Sykes punches it over. Bethel returns it back into play. It's set to Jesse Reese, who attacks. The ball grabs the net, loses momentum, drops on the floor. 25 serving 17. Wilson Christian wins set number 1, 25-17, as we prepare to go to our second set. Coach Febo. Have a little timeout. We're actually 3 minutes in between the game here. We're just going to leave it on. We're not going to go to commercial. You can see Coach Vibo talking to his team, letting the girls kind of just relax and talk among themselves. Good time to get water. Bethel doing the same thing. So, Grayston, how was school today?
It was pretty good. I mean, like, science was fun. Math, we did more scientific notations.
Mm-hmm. And what else?
Well, it was like, I kind of like the freedom, but I mean, like, school flies by fast now.
Well, that's good. This is Grayson's first year in middle school. He's used to elementary where they might have rotated classes once during the day.
Yeah.
But now he has separate classes, locker, all that stuff. So get a little bit different curriculum schedule and preparing for high school down the road. We have 5 seniors on the Wilson Christian Chargers volleyball team. And next Tuesday night, I believe that's October 5th, but it is Tuesday night, they'll be playing Wilmington Christian Academy at home here in Wilson. It will be live streaming. It's senior night. So the team will prepare some presents for the seniors. The seniors will, they normally have a portrait that is Booster Club provides of them in action for their sport. And it's a wonderful, wonderful time. These girls and of course the boys on the other squads and teams have enjoyed the athletic life at Wilson Christian. Very, very active. In fact, I think during basketball season there's a total of about 7 basketball teams if you count. Typically, I think you got 2 varsity teams, 2 JV teams, and then sometimes 2 or 3 middle school teams. But anyway, great experience. And so basketball season will be cranking up. not too long after volleyball season and boys soccer season ends. The championships will be the last weekend of October. So mark your calendars down for the weekends. I think it's the weekend October 28th is a Thursday through the 30th. There'll be the state tournaments, and I believe for AA, which Wilson's in, is down in Wilmington. So soccer and volleyball tournaments during that time frame. The R2 ref right now is checking the receiving team, Bethel Christian Academy, for the lineup. Gave a thumbs up on that. He'll walk over, look at his lineup card for the serving team. And he checks the positions. There's 6 positions. So when you're serving, position 1 is that back right corner. And then where Izzy Barnes, number 1, standing, that's position 2. Goes 3, 4. Number 3, Jennifer Emerson's at number 5 position, and Kendall Sykes, number 8, is at 6th position. Reagan Barnes on the serve.
Good serve by Reagan. She found a little opening.
That's right. So it's now 1 serving 0. Bethel answers that one. Doesn't let it fall as easily. Outside here sends it over. Outside here for Wilson Christian sends that one over, and they prepare as the right side pushes it over. Kate Hoskin dives. Good attempt by Izzy. She rotated to send it over, but it falls outside a little bit. The score is 1 serving 1. Grayson, number 10, is serving for Bethel Christian.
That would be Kaylee.
All right, Kelly will be serving. Kelly Suggs for the Trojans. Ball is whistled into play. There's the serve. Beautiful serve. Fell right there in front of the defensive line. And they take the lead. Bethel Christian Academy, 2 serving 1. This is the best of 3 sets. Excuse me, I apologize. Best of 5 sets. Takes 3 wins in this to take it. Kelly repeats it on the back of the line, and the ball falls short. Let's see where she sends this one. About the same area. Outside corner tips it up. Unable to respond. Trojans are marching out. Have a 3-point advantage over the Chargers. This is second set, as you can see in the bottom left corner of your screen. This time the Peyton Orville sends it back over, and it lands in the territory of Bethel. Coming back to serve is who, Grayson, for the Chargers?
That would be Emma Robbins.
No, Izzy Barnes. All right, here we go. Bethel keeping it alive. Set to Jesse Reese. Reese sends it over, but number 7 digs it up. That was Julia Barnhill, dug it up for the. This time it falls a little short, and Wilson Christian takes that point. Bethel has a 1-point advantage. Izzy Barnes comes back to continue serving. Bethel ready. The R2 ref had to run to get the ball. Released to the court. Ball's whistled into play. Izzy sends it over. Number 10, Kelly Suggs stops it. 11, Johanna sends it back over. Jocelyn Bailey on the hit, but Bethel digs it up. We set Haley Carnes in the middle. She sends it over. Bethel answers. Great play by Bethel. Jesse Reese sends it over. This time it zings off of Olivia Eubanks' hands, unfortunately, and goes out of bounds for Bethel. It's tied up the ball game here at 4 each. The players are ready. Bethel answers, stops it, sets it up to the middle. Middle sends it over. Sets it to the outside. Olivia Fulcher tried to send that over. Was unable to. Wilson Christian takes a 1-point advantage. 5 serving 4. Ball is not high enough to get over a net. That ties it up. Number 14 comes in, Marin Gates. Libero goes out. And we have number 2 serving Grayson.
That would be Ashley.
Great, thank you, thank you. Ball sent over. Izzy tips it, a little bit out of position. Bethel is leading right now. 6 serving 5 as Ashley Voss continues her serve. Reagan Barnes would stop, sends it back over. Outside hitter hits it. That is inbounds. Very good attack. I believe that was number 24, Olivia Fulcher. If I misspoke, I apologize to the Bethel fans. But very good attack as they take a 2-point advantage. Ashley continuing to serve. And great serve, finds a pocket. Bethel is on a roll right now. 8 serving 5, not letting up. Bethel fans must be happy. I know I would be. I'm happy for these girls to enjoy playing a sport they love. Ashley with the serve. The ball went straight up to the ceiling. Unable to answer. Gracie Farmer will come in for Reagan Barnes. Excuse me. Ashley will continue to serve. Ball sent over. Peyton Orville with the stop. Number 11, Johanna sent that one over. Big attack, out of bounds, unfortunately. Nice attack by Jocelyn Bailey, but a little bit too far out. 10, serving 5. Bethel Christian Academy has marched back. Gracie Farmer with a stop. Set to Jocelyn Bailey again. She attacks. Bethel with a nice stop. That was number 10, Kelly Suggs. Answered that one beautifully. Set to Haley Carnes, who fortunately hits it out of bounds. And Bethel is on a sustained roll. It is 11, serving 5. They're making some very, very good adjustments. There's the serve. Gracie Farmer with the stop. Izzy sends to the outside. Jocelyn Bailey with a hit. Number 7, Julia Barnhill tried to pull that one up. Just didn't miss it. Peyton Orville comes out. Sophia Nesbitt, number 21 for Wilson Christian, comes in. Haley Carnes will be back to serve. It is 6, serving 11. Nice serve by Haley. Number 10, Kelly answers and stops it. She tries to send it over, not quite enough. The score is now 7, serving 11. Wilson Christian trying to get on a little bit of a roll here. Either way at the 4-point lead Bethel has. Nice stop by Kelly, number 10. Sets to number 24. Olivia Fulcher sends it over. It comes off the hands of the blockers and falls out of bounds. Point, Bethel Christian Academy. 12, serving 7. Number 11 will be serving. Johanna will be serving for Bethel. Serve is up. Emma Robbins with the stop. Set to Nesbitt on the outside, who punches it over and finds a pocket as Bethel collides together, tries to come up with it. It was a very good effort, though, by Bethel. Sometimes on that court, it's 30 by 30 on each side, 60 all the way across. You get a little tied up. Easy to do. Number 10, Kelly, tried to return it, went to the net. It's 9, serving 12. Wilson Christian chipping away at that lead. 3-point advantage by Bethel. There's a serve. Nice stop and send over. Set to Jesse Reese, who finds a pocket. Sends it over. But that was a nice number 4 for Bethel. Kaylee Salzar was able to send that over on the initial serve. Very good response by her. It is now Jocelyn Bailey serving for the Chargers. 10 serving 12. Good serve. Stopped by number 10, Kelly Suggs. Keep it in play. Is set to Gracie Farmer, but it goes out of bounds. Number 24 for Bethel will be serving.
That would be Olivia.
Olivia Fulcher will be serving. Thank you, Grayson. Make sure when you're talking, Mike is up here. Set over to the outside. Gracie pushes it over for Wilson Christian. Stopped by Kaylee, I think, number 4. I'm sorry, trying to get these numbers right. Jesse Reese has a hit, but it goes out of bounds. Ball's whistled into play, 14 serving 10. That was a strong serve by number 24, Olivia Fulcher, but it fortunately sailed out of bounds. Number 3, Jennifer Emerson will be coming in for Jesse Reese on the Chargers. And Jennifer will serve as she comes in. The ball goes up. Stopped by number 10, Kelly Suggs. And Kelly pushes it over. Big attack by Nesbitt, falls right in front of the defensive line. She was able to get a good set on that. Our setter, Izzy Barnes, works mighty hard. Pretty much plays the entire game, if not every game, tirelessly. She sets and sets and sets. So hats off to her on that. Bethel put that one into the net. Score is now 13-14 as Chargers are within 1. Net serve pulls Bethel up by 2. Substitution, we have number 2, Ashley Voss, coming in for number 4, Kaylee Salzar. And we have number 14 serving, Marion Gates for Bethel. That ball is in. Very nice serve by Bethel. 16 serving 13 as Bethel takes a 3-point advantage, and they were able to stop the Chargers from coming up and have pulled away a little bit. Gates on the serve, looks good. Sets up the Farmer on the back. She finds a pocket right there in front of Kelly Suggs. Libero comes in. Marion Gates goes out. 14 serving 16. Haley Carnes comes in for Emma Robbins. Nesbitt, number 21, will be serving for the Chargers. Nesbitt is my daughter, Sophia Nesbitt, 6'1" junior. Plays basketball also. Set to the outside, Gracie Farmer, but Bethel was able to answer back. Now, you saw the ball go up and then come behind the player. That was not the player's fault. As Kelly hit it, it hit the ceiling and went off at a different angle. But it is playable as long as it stays on their side. Nesbitt will continue. There's a stop. They set it up, and they're able to get it over. Haley Carnes with a hit. Bethel answers. And unfortunately goes into a net off Angela Eubanks. The score is now tied 16-all. Sophia Nesbitt will continue serving. Bethel, you can see the players preparing, talking to each other. Good serve. Kelly Suggs with the stop. Bethel sends it over. Set to the outside. Gracie Farmer with attack. Fortunately hit the net. Libero comes in for Sophia Nesbitt. Peyton Orville. And we have Bethel with a good serve. I think that was number 6, Angela Eubanks. Nice block by number 2. Nice play by Ashley Voss. Bethel is sustaining their lead, 18-16. Very strong play by Bethel. Unfortunately, that is a net serve. You hate to see that, and I don't ever cheer a net serve on for the other team making a point. It's unfortunate, and it's aggravating for the player, of course. But now is 17-18. Gracie Farmer serves. Bethel with a good stop. They set it up. They have to send it over, and they do. Ashley sends it over. It's set to the outside. Jocelyn Bailey. She hits it out of bounds. 19, serving 17. Number 10, Kelly Suggs, comes back to serve for Bethel. Bethel ready to hit into the 20s. Big serve. Fortunately, it went out of bounds. 18 serving 19. We have Jesse Reese coming in for Jennifer Emerson, and Izzy Barnes will be serving, number 1 for Wilson Christian. Kelly with a stop for Bethel. Ashley Voss sends it over nicely, but Wilson Christian answers. Jocelyn Bailey sends it over for the Chargers. Kelly pushes it. She looked like she was going to attack and adjusted. Jocelyn with a big attack. Number 77, Olivia Eubanks, tipped it. It goes out of bounds. Almost had that where she could have kept it in play. That is a tie score right now at 19-19, playing to 25. Izzy Barnes with the serve. Number 7 stops it, Julia Barnhill. And number 11 sends it over, Johanna Banks. Jesse Reese tried to send it over, unable to. Number 14 comes in, Marion Gates, and Olivia Eubanks will be going out. You can hear the fans clapping on the Charge side, trying to get them motivated. 20 serving 19. Bethel sets it up. Number 14 sends it over, but the Chargers dig it up. It's set to Haley Carr. She pushes over. Bethel maintains it, pushes it over. Oh, we got it still in play. He thought it was going to be a dead ball, but Chargers answered. And number 14, Marianne Gates, finds a pocket. Wait, whoa. We got a reverse call. That was a good effort by Marianne Gates, but they're calling that a carry call. If you see the official's hand lifting, it's a carry call. Now we have the coach talking to the speaking captain, number 11. Joanna Banks goes up. In volleyball, the coaches are not allowed to talk to the referees. I'm a high school volleyball referee myself, and so I've had speaking captains, they call them, come up and talk to you. Coaches don't like it. I've had them yell, but the referee will explain what they see. The coach disagrees with the call, but they accept it. Substitution here, number 4. Kaylee Salazar comes in. And we have an errant ball on the court as the coach for Bethel runs to grab it. All right, we're waiting here. Ball is, the play is whistle. All right, nope, we got a substitution. Emma Robbins will come in for Haley Carnes and serve. Now at R1 is whistling into play. Apologize for that delay there. 20 serving 20. Bethel hits it, goes up into the ceiling. Bethel digs it up. Almost had it. Very good effort. As number 11, Joanna Banks dove to dig it up, but just a little too short. But valiant effort by Bethel. Second serve by Emma. Kaylee on the stop, sends it over. We have a set to the outside. Jocelyn Bailey shoots it in. The ball is in, and that is 22 serving 20. Again, we played till 25. R2 is holding up play as the ball went out of bounds. All right, ball whistled into play. Emma serves. Good stop by Kelly on Bethel's side. Number 24 tries to send it over. It's blocked. That was Olivia Fulcher. Scores 23 serving 20. Timeout. Bethel Christian Academy calls timeout. We're going to go to timeout trivia with Grayson Nesbitt.
Which professional athlete not only played 2 sports but also played in the Super Bowl and World Series? A. Bo Jackson. B. Michael Jordan. C. Tim Tebow. D. Deion Sanders. If you answer D, Deion Sanders, he is a 2-time Super Bowl champion. He played for 5 NFL teams: Atlanta Falcons, San Francisco 49ers, Dallas Cowboys, Washington Redskins, and Baltimore Ravens in baseball. He played for 9 seasons with the Atlanta Braves. In 1992, he went to the World Series with the Braves.
Thank you, Grayson Nesbitt, for timeout trivia. It is all those athletes that he named played baseball and football, but Neon Dion was the only one to go to 2 title games. Ball back in action. Jesse Reese with the hit. Falls on the Bethel side. Now we will have verification of the score by the referees. He points, signals. I think the referee missed that one on the R1, but that's fine. It's 24-20. Pancake by Jocelyn Bailey. Digs it up. Izzy Barnes keeps it alive. Great play by the Chargers. They send it over to Jocelyn Bailey, who can't attack on that, but just keeps it in play. Number 14 for Bethel attacks, Marion Gates. Jocelyn Bailey with a big hit. It tips off of number 7, Julia Barnhill. Wilson Christian Chargers win that second set, 25-20. 25-20. So we're going to go to a little commercial break, give our voices a rest, and we'll be back in less than 3 minutes. Thank you for tuning in.
Vibo's. The girls are getting some water and they're pretty relaxed over there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Grayson, tell us what you think the team they might be talking about or what they're doing.
Well, maybe they might be talking about stuff they can improve on and maybe stuff that they don't need to do.
Right, or just maybe just talking, just relaxing, getting everybody ready for set 3. All right, so we'll pan out. Let Grayson get his camera in place. And we're about to start set number 3. For any Bethel parents tuning in, we appreciate you taking time to tune in to broadcast. Bethel Christian Academy played a great set, that second set. Just came up just a little too short. Wilson Christian Academy is looking to close this set out, and Bethel, of course, needs to win the next 2 to go to a deciding set. All right, the R2 referee has given the court back to R1. Bethel will be serving. Number 10, Kelly Suggs, leads it off. There's a serve. Kate Hoskins will stop. Izzy Barnes sends it over backwards. Here we go, number 24. Good hit by Olivia Fulcher for Bethel as it goes off the arms of Haley Carnes and out of bounds. Bethel Christian Academy strikes first and gets on the board. 1-0. Kelly continues to serve for the Trojans. Kendall Sykes with the stop. Haley sends it over, but Bethel is ready. They dig it up. Number 24 with the attack. Goes in between the players. That was Olivia Fulcher on the attack for Bethel. Libero goes in for number 8, Kendall Sykes. Kelly Suggs will continue her third serve. That one unfortunately went out of bounds for Bethel. Nice, solid serve, but a little bit too high. Wilson Christian goes on the board with the service error, 1 serving 2. Megan Barnes net serves, gives Bethel the point. Kendall Sykes goes in for Peyton Orville. We have number 2, Ashley Voss, serving for Bethel. Ball goes over. Reagan Barnes with a diving hit. Olivia hits it, and it goes out of bounds, unfortunately. Substitution here, we have Kaylee Salazar going in for Ashley Voss. Izzy Barnes will be serving, 2 serving 3. Kelly with the stop for Bethel. Send it back over, Peyton Orville with a stop. Kate Hoskins with the attack. Set to Olivia on the outside. Kendall Sykes digs it up. Set backwards to Jesse Reese, but it is stopped. Oh, Bethel does a magnificent job keeping it alive. Fortunately, the ball, when it came off, I think it was number 11, Joanna Banks, went too close to the net, and Bethel's unable to dig that one up, but very good effort. Score's tied at 3. Izzy Barnes with the serve. Olivia Fulcher goes up with the attack. This time it's out of bounds. Point Chargers. 4, serving 3. Izzy Barnes will continue.
Good stop by Bethel.
Number 14, Marion Gates attacks, and it comes off the arms of the blocker, number 22. We have number 6, Angela Eubanks coming in for number 7, Julia Barnhill. As number 11, who is that, Grayson?
That'll be Jonah Banks.
Will be serving for Bethel. Ball's put into play, but it goes out of bounds. Point Chargers, 5 serving 4. Haley Carnes for the Chargers will be serving. Ball's put in play, goes out of bounds. 6 serving 4. Haley Carnes on her second serve. We had number 14, Marion Gates attacked for Bethel and succeeded in that battle with the net. Emma Robbins comes in for Haley Carnes. Number 24, Olivia Fulcher be serving for Bethel. A lot of power in that ball as it sails out of bounds. The score is 7 serving 5. Kate Hoskins will be coming back to serve for the Chargers. Ball served out of bounds. Point Bethel Christian Academy. Number 2, Ashley Voss will be coming in for Kaylee Salazar, number 4. And we have 14 serving, which will be Marion Gates. Bethel Christian Academy serve is up. Into play. The ball falls flat on the back line as they try to dig it up. 7-up time. Uncola as Bethel ties it up. Ball is whistled into play. Another good serve. And this one's tipped out of bounds. Bethel takes the lead. 8 serving 7. Substitution here. We have Jocelyn Bailey coming in for Kate Hoskins. And Sophia Nesbitt will be coming in for Kendall Sykes. Marion Gates will continue serving for Bethel. Nesbitt with the stop. It's set over to Reagan Barnes, who pushes it over. Bethel keeps it alive and puts it back over. Set to Jesse Reese. Finds a pocket. 8 up. Number 12. Gracie Farmer. Oh, wait a minute. Number 3 coming in for Jesse Reese, which is Jennifer Emerson, and Gracie Farmer coming in for Reagan Barnes.
Jennifer will be serving.
That's right. Jennifer Emerson will be serving. Ball's up. Kelly with the stop for Bethel. The ball is hit. Jennifer with the stop. It's set to Gracie Farmer, who pushes it. Number 2, Ashley, was there to block it. Gracie gets the attack this time and is ready. 9 serving 8. Bethel sends it over. Emma Robbins with the stop. Set to Nesbitt. Big attack. Tipped out of bounds off of Olivia Eubanks. It's 10 serving 8. Wilson Christian has a 2-point advantage. Bethel preparing for this serve. Kelly with the stop. They set it to number 10 with the stop, Kelly. This time they set to, we got a block. They set it number 6, Angela Eubanks. Sophia Nesbitt with a block for Wilson Christian. It's 11 serving 8. Number 10, Kelly Suggs, was preparing to return that one, backpedaling, and ball lost a little momentum as she hit it. Good attempt. Kelly this time pops it up. Great. And she sends it over, wanting to hit it in bounds. Unfortunately, goes out of bounds for Bethel. The score is 13 serving 9. Good serve, Kelly, number 10 with the stop. They set it up. Ashley pushes it over. Unfortunately, it goes out of bounds for Bethel. 14 serving 8. Number 77, Olivia Eubanks with that stop for Bethel. Number 10, Kelly sends it over. It's pushed over, but number 11 digs it up, Joanna Banks. It's set to the outside. Unable to attack, she just pushes it over. This time it's pushed over by number 11, Joanna Banks. Trying to get over to blocker. Rolled out of bounds. Number 16, Kimberly Spellman, will be coming in for number 10, Kelly Suggs. Nesbitt with the block, but kudos to Bethel. They dig it up and do very well. Bethel again with the dig. Stop that one. That one is on, well, I'm up here in the media booth. They called it out of bounds, but that looked to be right on the line. I think that was in, but that's not my call. Not for this match. Point goes to Wilson Christian. Not ready for that one. On the serve, they have an ace. Number 10, Kelly Suggs goes in for Kimberly Spellman. We have a call here. The R2 referee going to the R1 stand. Not sure the discussion. The score now is 17 serving 8. Wilson Christian's won 2 sets. Bethel Christian Academy looking to win this set and keep the game going. It is the best of 5. Looks to be a lineup question. As I look down from the media booth, you can see at the bottom of your screen the R2 referee at the officials table. He's taking his lineup card and he's looking at the scorebook. And there's some question with the lineup. All right, they're accepting it. Whistling into play. We're going back to our camera on the tripod. Jeff Emerson serving 17-8. The ball was in bounds. 18-8. Serve. This time, number 10, Kelly stops it. They set it to Ashley. It is blocked by Nesbitt, but they dig it up. Bethel does. Gracie Farmer sends it over. Ashley, one hand hits it over. This time it's set to Gracie Farmer again. And they're unable to hold on to it, and it tips out of bounds. 19 serving 8. Number 6, Angela Eubanks trying to attack on that one. Fortunately, it went low. 20 serving 8. Bethel wanting to snap out of their, wanting to get going here and get into double digits and chip away at the lead by Wilson Christian. Set to Nesbitt. She attacks. Number 2, Ashley Voss tried to block that one for Bethel. 21 serving 8. They have libero coming in for Jennifer Edmondson. Peyton Orville will be serving. There's the serve. Tips off number 10, but Bethel keeps it alive. They have to send it over. Good job, Bethel. They got the ball in play, kept it in play. Ball was close to the net. It's a set. And the point goes to Bethel Christian Academy. 9 serving 21. Number 6, Grayson, who is that for Bethel?
That would be Angela.
Angela Eubanks. Thank you. Peyton Orville on the stop. They set to Gracie Farmer. She pushes it over. Bethel says to number 10, Kelly, but they're able to stop. Farmer on the hit. Blocked by Ashley Voss. Bethel, good job. And Bethel is now in double digits. 10 serving 21, and they will want to keep chipping away. Peyton Orville to stop, goes close to the fence. Ashley's able to hit it. As Izzy tried to send it over, Ashley Voss popped it back down. Nesbitt tried to save it, unable to. Bethel is now 11 serving 21. Good job by their front line. It's set back. Nesbitt sends it over. Bethel is setting to number 10, Kelly. Ball goes into the net. Number 22, Haley Carnes will be coming in for Emma Robbins. Number 21, Nesbitt will be serving. 22 serving 11. Ball is put into play. Bethel keeps it going. Ashley Voss hits it over. Peyton Orville answers. Set to Haley Carnes. She does an attack and falls right in front of the back line. 23 serving 11. Substitution play. Looks like Kendall Sykes will be coming in for Sophia Nesbitt. Get a little serving action. Trying to close out this match. Kendall Sykes, a senior, Wilson Christian Academy, one of the 5 seniors. Sends the ball over. Bethel digs that one up or answers. Number 10, Kelly Suggs responds. Now it's set to the outside. Gracie Farmer punches it out of bounds. Scores 13 serving 12. 12 serving 23. I thought it was 13. I apologize. Net serve 24. All right, the R2 ref verifying the score at the bottom of your screen. Match point. Gracie Farm be serving. Bethel stops it, sits up to Ashley Voss. She pushes it over, and it falls right on the court. Bethel 13. Wilson Christian 24. Number 2, Ashley Voss comes back to serve for Bethel Christian Academy. Ashley on the serve. Gracie Farmer with the stop. Izzy sets it to Haley Carnes. Haley attacks, but Bethel digs it up. Bethel attacks. They set to Peyton Orville. Big attack. Bethel's able to answer it. Got a little volley going on. Jocelyn Bailey with a hit. And the ball falls on the line. End of the match. Wilson Christian 25, Bethel Christian Academy 13. I'd like to thank everybody that tuned in. Thank you to the Bethel Christian Academy families that came and were, watched online, and we appreciate the fans that came as well. And thank you for your support, everybody, here and online, the Wilson Christian Academy Charger Sports, and all the teams that participate. Our next game will be Thursday night. And let me check the schedule real quick, and I'll give you the exact time. Now, looking at the calendar, we have a game on Thursday, the 30th, 5 p.m. JV Volleyball versus Living Water. There'll be a 5 p.m. soccer match. The boys will be taking on the Living Water team. And at 6 or shortly after JV, we'll have the varsity volleyball. Right now, you can see the team praying together. Very, very nice. Wilson Christian was praying with Bethel, and that's one thing we love. We love the sports. We love the competitiveness. But most of all, with all these athletes, we encourage the Christian values and the attitudes, because these are, in sports you like to learn discipline and have fun and do well, but also you like to get good Christian. Sorry, I was coaching my cameraman. I like to zoom in on the Charger ladies as they're over here on the side. You get good values that will be instilled in these young athletes for life. Right now, I think what they're doing, of course, they're changing out their shoes, but they have a volleyball, which you can see Emma Robbins tossing back and forth. She's number 2. They have a little game volleyball. And so after, I think, each victory, which now the Chargers are 11-3, they hand out the game ball to the person of their choice that they thought put in the extra effort, had good attitude, and then the person will sign their name onto it and save it for the next game, and then they'll give it out again until it's cycled to everybody. And it's not necessarily looking for the highest person that's scored the most attacks or had the most digs, but it's all around. It's attitude, it's sportsmanship. And so you really try to look for these attributes and share them. This varsity team has 5 seniors. They'll be enjoying senior night next Tuesday as they play Wilmington Christian Academy. Invite you to tune in for that game. And the seniors will receive a nice portrait or picture of them in action, sponsored by the Booster Club. And it'll be a great match. Wilmington Christian right now is the site for the AA tournament for this conference. So, Grayson, anything you'd like to say before we sign off?
Well, each team played very well. It was a good game.
It was a good game, and Bethel Christian Academy did very well.
I hope you have a good night.
Well, we're going to go ahead as the team is over there relaxing and talking. We're going to go ahead and sign out. We thank everyone who has tuned in. We appreciate what you've done, and appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to enjoy these matches and to cheer on your teams. And we hope everybody has a good work week, retirement week, wherever you're at in life. And thank you very much. God bless you, and have a great evening.